Well, hello everyone and welcome back to the Mod Showcase. I'm your host today, my name is Leaf, and we're going to jump right into all the newest mods on the Planet Zoo Nexus. Now, of course, modding is not officially endorsed by Frontier. You're never going to see them, openly support modding, but it's totally fine, you know? If you guys are careful with how you install your mods and how you uninstall them in some cases, you guys are going to be just fine. If you have any issues, join the modding server. The link is down below for any questions you guys might have in terms of modding. I love that synchronized breeding animation right there. That was pretty cute. But yeah, we have a ton of awesome mods to get into this week. None from me just yet. I'm still waiting on that new species template from Anaki, but once that's out, I have a lot of awesome stuff planned. And by a lot of awesome stuff, I just want to show off some stuff, like the Ladum sheep. This is probably one of my favorite things I'm working on so far. Just a little bit of a sneak peek into it. It's a very popular goat species, sheep species, really, from Senegal, and it's probably one of the most expensive sheeps out there. So it's honestly kind of cool. Say goodbye to him, though. Alright, let's jump right into it, my friends. We're going to start off with a fantastic mod by Great Cake. This is Apicamelus giraffinus. No clue if I said that right or not. But this is an extinct species of llama, or really camelidae, from South America, I believe. Let's actually check that out. Oh, it's from North America. That's honestly kind of cool. But yeah, these guys are related to the llamas and camels, respectively. And they have these really, really big necks, which I think is really cool. Very reminiscent of a giraffe, which honestly gives it its scientific name, giraffinus. Just a really solid species over here. Great Cake does some incredible work with their color variations, especially with this one right here. Look at that. So beautiful. And I'm always so impressed by how Cake is able to work their rigs in a way to make these animals look like 10 times even better. I don't know. It's just so cool. These guys do have some... No, okay, I lied. Never mind. Let's move on. Another mod by Great Cake. This is the American mink. These guys are related to otters, ferrets, stuff like that. They are part of the Mustelidae family. And they're just super, super adorable. Oh my god. They're not exactly common in zoos, but they still are just a really, really awesome species. They're found all over the continental United States, even parts of Alaska and Canada as well. And yeah, they're just very, very adorable little creatures. Yeah, look at them. I believe they're based off of the small-clawed otters, so they should be able to deep dive, which they can do in real life, which is always so cool to see. And you can see some of these otter animations really come out. When we look at the European mink right over here, these guys are a lot far more widespread. Actually, no, I lied. Again. But yeah, these guys are super adorable. I believe this one was commissioned by Just Goron and Eben. And yeah, it's just super, super adorable. They have these little white noses right up there. Super adorable. Again, another fantastic mustelid from Cake. Always so awesome to see them. We have one exhibit mod today, one by Tanuki Leaf. He's kind of coming for my name right there, but it's fine. We do have the black flying fox. It's just a black flying fox. It's really, really cool. We can see this guy flying right over here. Do keep in mind, sometimes the animations do bug out just a little bit with the flying foxes. If you get a little bit too close to them in certain, animation speeds or whatever. But it still does look super adorable. Look at him. Always do love to see, always more bat mods, because they're so unique from, any other animal we would have in Planet Zoo, so it's just really cool. Moving on from there, we have the Gray Woolly Monkey by Monsoon. Absolutely love seeing this one come together, because Monsoon just takes every single precaution you need to take into modding, and it's so rewarding seeing how he's able to get the fur to look exactly like it's supposed to. Again, this mod is based off of the Capuchin Monkey, because Frontier is allergic to giving us new primates, and this is the closest one we have to a New World primate, but these guys are super, super beautiful. Really do love to see that, and they do have your typical South American interspecies enrichment right there. I especially love the male right over here. Look at that insanely beautiful texture right there. It is so good, especially in the light. Let's take a closer look at that. You can see all these beautiful color saturation motifs right over here. It's so beautiful. And we have some aquatic mods this time around. We have the yellow-eyed penguin. Really, really beautiful job by Great Cakes once again. I especially love that beak right there. It just turned out so well, and it looks so freaking good. But one of my favorites over here is this extinct species, which you might not think of as extinct, but due to hunting and like hunting pressure, these guys unfortunately are no longer with us today. Great Cakes was like, you know, I'm just gonna make all the minks right now. So we now have the sea mink, probably one of the saddest little animals in the world. Yeah, that's really it. There's just 2 mink species alive today, and this guy is not one of them, but they do have these very adorable pink noses right there. Super cute. And yeah, that's it. We can see the penguin swimming right over here as well. Tons of like Australian, Australasian, you know, New Zealand species that we're getting as of late, because of the wonderful commissions that people are putting into the community as well. It's just really awesome to see this community really driven by not only the modders, but people who don't really have the modding skills to create these things on their own, but still are able to financially support modders in making new species. And speaking of that, this is one that I funded because it was about time that we got one. This is the Sumatran rhinoceros, probably one of my favorite rhino species out there because they just look so weird. Very hairy. That is the main thing on why this one never really came out. No one was really well versed in the hair technology as of late, except for like NDP, but he's busy making a bunch of really cool extinct species. In the meantime, Great Cakes was able to step in and take on this commission from me and a few other modders, and it just looks so beautiful. Look at him. So gorgeous. It even comes with the female right over here. Really, really beautiful, and they have a bunch of color variants as well for you guys to check out too. We also have a new Syrian brown bear. This one is commissioned by T-Rex. Really, really beautiful job by Cake on this one. Cake is just like funding this entire mod showcase right over here. But this is so beautiful. Really do love that hair texture that Cake was able to pull off. It looks so good. It looks three-dimensional almost. And it's just a really solid species right there. Another brown bear subspecies, which is always cool to see. And last but not least, we also have the Oxydactylus longipes. I really hope I pronounced that right because it does sound like I did. But yeah, it's a Native American. It is a North American camelid, and it's just a really cool species. No interspecies enrichment though, which is a little bit of a shame. I would have loved to have seen it with like buffalo or something like that. That would have been cool. But look at this guy. Oh my gosh, something so cool about this pattern that you were able to pull off, Cake. I don't know. It is just so awesome to see all that beauty really shine out in this texture. Really awesome to see like all these new camelid species come out, and a huge shout out to Cenozoic Lover for really funding all these new species, which is really cool to see. It's so awesome that Planet Zoo is getting a robust like extinct animal library, which is always the coolest thing to see, especially with these really big oddball species. You know, we have like our classic T-Rex and Triceratops and stuff like that, which is kind of fine, but it really is something special when we see Planet Zoo getting like these extinct species that Zoo Tycoon 2 modding community took like 20 years to make. I don't know, it's just really awesome. We have 2 more species over here that I should not try and forget about. This is a pink fairy armadillo by DS. DS is really good at like innovating with not custom models, but models off of like Turbo Squid and stuff like that, and fitting them to like the right rigs and stuff. So the pink fairy armadillo was one that he really wanted to do, and it looks pretty damn good. I don't know, it's pretty cool. What I really love about this species is that it's on the prairie dog or the meerkat. I'm not sure which one it is, but it really is super adorable because it like digs and burrows kind of like how a meerkat is supposed to, and kind of like how a pink fairy armadillo is supposed to as well. Really awesome species right here. It's so cool. You can see him dig right there. That's cool. Where will it pop up? Who knows? Is it ever gonna pop up? Where is he? I don't know. Okay, I guess. Oh, there he is. Look at him. That's so cool. Right on. Moving off of that, we also have the plumed basilisk. It does float a little bit above water, DS, so I would just check that out. But this is a really, really cool species. His original plan for it was to actually add the running on water animation that you typically see for basilisks. And since, you know, the animation developments are happening, sorry if you hear sirens in the background, since the animation developments are happening right now for Planet Zoo, hopefully we could see that really come to life relatively soon. But it's a really beautiful model regardless. Really awesome job, DS. But that is it, my friends. Thank you so much for stopping by for another mod showcase. Definitely let me know your favorites in the comments down below. I think I gotta go with the gray woolly monkey for my favorite because it is just so beautiful. I'm gonna get rid of some of these trees over here so we could actually see this species in full brightness. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care and have the most wonderful of wonderful days. Bye-bye now.